Anyways, without further ado, let's hop into this. We're on a new arc, people. The Finite, just like the novel she made. So we'll see what's popping here. The last arc, Kubera was incredible. It ended with a bang. We saw Jatayu Yuta. He used he used his primeval god form, whatever you want to call it. So I'm here for it. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later, and like, subscribe, and hit the bell or whatever. So let's get it. For the what the stories I usually mention, the main things are written well, but there are character merchant, lore merchants, theme merchants. But with the story, whatever you value the most is probably well written. I agree. New chapter, let's go. Fantastic ending. Primeval to tell you the good. I'm just gonna kick back and wait for this one. All right, let's get it. Rumble, rumble, crash. Hurry up. Look at all these bugs. Look at all these mirhas flying around. All these bugs with their bug legs. Unlovable, disgusting creature. I'm sorry. Last time. I had to do it. Soon that darkness will engulf even the sky. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. Soon that darkness will engulf even the sky. Before that, we must escape to the god realm. What about Brahmanim? Glam just giggled. She already escaped together with Indranim and Varunanim. He giggled again. Um, there's Pushan, my goat. Ratri, how is your power? The power you put in earlier, did it return? I have to wait and see. But I haven't seen the Taraka since a while ago. So I want to see it. So do I. The power, show me. Um, there's one over the stab. Something stab through something. What's that? Ice? The successor to the Taraka clan's throne has left the Sura realm. Is that Varuna? Yo! Water trap. The rest of the Tarakas have also weakened and scattered. It's possible now. It's possible to use transcendentals now. Yes, get it. I know those styles look. Watching y'all. He doesn't know this, but I'm telling up all the mirror slander to go crazy when Gandhi gets in Teal's guts. Sometimes you have to take the high road. Sometimes you gotta be the better person, the bigger person. Come on, y'all. You guys gotta be the mature ones. Don't be better than me. All right? Take mobilize all transcendental skills and go straight to the god realm. Understood. I feel like I know why Varuna is here. If I'm right, I'm giving myself credit. But Varuna, why did you return from heading to the God realm? I can't leave the Sura realm bottomless like this. You go fill it with water. With water. I have to stop this. As decreed by Brahmanim, from now on the Sura realm will not be endless earth. Come on. But the dimensions of endless. Fresh up out the water. Like a baby dolphin. Fresh up out the water. One Last God, Kubera, story out by Kurigam, Season 3, Episode 295, The Finite Number 1. Yeah, we swimming. We swimming. Bow, don't do this. Leave two out of this. Yeah, help me. Help me. Unfortunately, Vishnu, you know what that mean? Gandhi gets his ocean. That's whatever. I like water. Marina stocks go up. I love and hate this. Vishnu, hope for his vision. I can't have Gandhi winning. That I feel that. That poison going bye bye. Gandhi hype definitely. Fuck Gandhi. Gandhavra. Planet Willarf South Pole. Where's Reacher if she's here? Did he just put it down and cut? That's Kinara Avatar or Nim, right? You had been staring at the passage since before. The sense for one's bloodlust can't be ignored, eh? Yeah, eh? So you're removing that? Just what happened in the sewer realm for her to fall on her own? Well, we'll have to ask her when she wakes up. There's Sagara. So she went to that portal. Planet Willow, Rind Hollow. It'd be funny if Tatia ended up here. I don't know though. Let's see who's here. What is this? I saw it. There's something like a pillar of light from over there in the permafrost. Ah, it's true. It was just there until now. Ashranim, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. This here is so it's Ashra. Those Yiddies, oh my god, the Yiddies were kind of crazy still. I don't know if my thing was blocking it. Where was it at? Yeah, she. You know what I'm saying? Still don't like her though. I still don't like her though. Um, the sense for one's bloodline can't be ignored. Where was I? There just now. Are you all right? It seems to be the human realm, but I'm not sure where exactly. I know this is. Have you been here before? Yes. There's no way I would forget the place where Yaksha died. Those are those mountains of ice, or are that his bones, like his rib cage or something. Vishu twisted for this premonition. Look at Mom Minara. Those Yiddies, oh my god. Oh shoot, did I read it wrong? My bad. I meant bloodline. Bloodline. I told y'all she bad top 10. I am Ashra being here also has potential. Rand, please. Bones probably. We got 3 kings on Will Live. You say she 10, but Ravana not top 30. This is why I hate you. But Frozen Bones probably. Okay. Oh yeah, Frozen Bones makes sense. I'm like that. The place where you actually died. Yeah, I almost wanted Tati to go there. Planet Helmut. This is like the passage I traveled through 7 years ago. No, what did I say? I'm saying, 9 years of shadow. Something 9 years of shadow. Why is this here? Who's coming out? Who's that? Who them ninjas? Wait, mommy? Ah, mother? Yo. So this is like I feel like for this what we're seeing is where everyone got sent first, and then we're probably gonna. So it looks like we're kind of scattered today. So that's fine. It looks like the passages opened up at the poles of every planet. While nothing falls through some of them, there are some passages where a lot is rushing through. The exact set of rules this follows is unknown, but they're falling mainly on planets where Suras used to live. And there certainly seems to be the tendency for them to congregate where many of their own clans' origins are. Although we haven't located Vritra yet, it is highly likely he fell to Willarv since members of his clan are there. So he probably did put Kinara Vata down and be like, I'm out. I'm off this bitch. I went to sleep. Have you figured out the location of Kubera yet? My apologies, since I am not strong enough. My apologies, since I am not strong enough. That bastard might have not gone to the human realm in the first place. Since Kinara has the necklace on, she is probably the strongest person on the planet right now, barring Agni. This part is moving me. I need Ran Maruna or Ran Varuna going on that bug for the bug's ass. Who Ashra? Vritra is probably there, Glam. No necklace for Vritra. Vritra meeting Talk gonna be hilarious. I need that. I need that interaction. I need that. Can't access all of his ish. Texaka there, playboy. Did I not see him? Am I blind? Where was I? That bastard may have not gone to the human in the first place. It's not unlikely that he dropped only Suros into the human realm, creating chaos and drawing attention, while he himself escaped somewhere else. Did him and Leez go to the same place for the sake of protecting Kali's son? Until the moment of his succession to the throne, that's highly likely. The Tarakas in human realm are also quiet. For sorry, I had a long day. Oh god, I'm tired. For the heir to the Taraka clan throne to have fallen into the human realm, they are much too quiet. It's also impossible to confirm the survival of Kubera Leez. The fact that this loser's talking to me. The fact that the survival of a finite cannot be confirmed in the underworld means that it is out of the realm of the underworld's jurisdiction. That's interesting. There's a good chance all 3 of them are together after Rob with the power to rip through dimensions. How dare he do this? Time is running out. Who Kubera probably cooking right now? Probably. Man said, "Oh, what's up, Sage? It's been a while, my Trini brother. How you doing, man?" Um, Man said, "Taksaka, lol." Oh, I meant Taraka. Taksaka is not who you think he is. Please knock it off. Don't make me slander my goat. This is the best Brahma chapter of all series, and she's still bottom 2 primeval. Glam in the mud. He gonna be Nastica Lutz for me, but I already know. Let me cope. Before they show up here, we've got to get our hands on it first. It seems, yeah, Brahma's definitely been showing her true colors, like, and wearing it on her sleeve a lot more lately. So, but I've always understood kind of how Brahma ticks. I just don't personally like her. That's all. Before they show up here, we've got to get our hands on it first. It seems they already collected Anata's power. How are you going to stop them? By resurrecting the true owner of that name. What does that really mean, though? Like actual Anata? Or is a trick? What if I think it's Leez? That's the true owner. The true owner. Gods who can be summoned must go to the human realm as soon as the request comes. Go and get rid of those who interfere with Anata's resurrection and resurrect Anata. Okay, so hyper literal. In the end, the name will be passed down to the one of clearer ownership, but resurrecting Anata is, at most, will mean the destruction of this universe. Why is eye showing? You have ugly eyes, Injure. I don't want to see them. You hoe. Doesn't matter. A destroyed universe can just be restarted. We just have to stop it from trying to stop us from starting over. Nah, yo. No more resets. This is the universe you got. Make do with it. Make do. Do not hesitate. Move, she said. Oh God, she bossing them around. You're not my dad. It came off not literal. Yeah, he's moving more intelligent. He's more intelligent wing or tie. Wait. Oh, from One Piece community. And most is crazy, injured out, bummed out. Rama looking at Indra like this dumb motherfucker. Do not hesitate, move. All those who contribute will be taken to the restart of the universe. Oh look, so now it's I gotta work or I gotta not exist. Look at this bitch. Shut up. I don't like her. Sha slosh. Where y'all at? Yeah, what happened, Leez? I'm sure I chased him into the light. And then she tried to swing at him, and then something happened. And then he just disappeared. He said, "Peace out. You mustn't follow him, Leez." Or maybe her and Utah together. I need that. Right, Utah. Oh, there he is. Utah. Immediately tries to control yourself. That's not the type of eat that we want. We want you to eat her out, not literally eat her. Come on, Utah. Come on, dog. Smash. Did she punch him? Or she's holding him down? He doesn't seem injured, so let's find a way to wake him up. First, I need to figure out where we are. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's the end of the chapter. That's shorter than I thought. Okay. So we kind of just showed where everybody is at, and then we're probably going to follow all the individual storyline to see how they converge. But all right. We got to make a new prototype. It's crazy, bro. He has no chill, right? He like unconscious, like, like, bro. This part's hilarious. She just slammed this shit with a couple and looked away. Kubera tells Leez to fight him, then immediately vanishes. She says, "Sit the fuck down, little bitch." That was a disgusting comparison that I will not ask to elaborate on. Okay, we're gonna hop into the discussion. Just give me a quick second. Just one quick sec. Give me one quick sec. Glam, if you're coming in, or anyone's Carter, let me know. Okay. So, jawohl. All right. Well, let me. Oh wait, hold on. Blog post. My bad. My bad. Kurgan's blog. Why? I swear my mouse is just brain dead. This does not work anymore. Just like I scroll down and I go down, but also it goes a bit up. Okay, someone just sent me a paragraph DM. I'll have to answer that later. That is a very long DM, sir. What's popping? Let me just read the blog post and then
I'm chilling.
We'll discuss.
Get to the Common Core level.
Season 3, the Finite. Creating a large ocean enough to fill the realm is, of course, not possible for his usual power. She said she got the authority to replace God Kubera's role in the sewer realm. We'll come back to that later. That's very interesting. Perma, Eternal. The official name shown on the map is Land of Unending Winter. literal eternal frozen land, but when referred to casually, it's just called a permafrost land. That makes sense. Most places in the world have like an official name, and you might just call it like this, the whatever center. Like I know some people don't call the new crypto center in Los Angeles the crypto center; they still call it Staples. There's actually a reason for the word eternal unending being in the name, but it's not a commonly known story since it's really a land of permafrost. Everyone that knows what you're talking about when you call it that, so it's casually called that. The thought is that both worlds have the same connotation. Looking like a bubblegum chewing troublemaker. This is the same place in season 3, episode 159, although Brahma's mood has changed quite a bit. Does Utah need a bath? I repeat once, Utah's condition has been strange starting from that scene in season 3, episode 1. You can see his forearm is so dark there. She said, "You need to go bathe." That's crazy. All right, Glammy, what you think, brother?
Very strong start to the arc. And I'm glad that the biggest thing for me was seeing Brahma not all the way quite yet, but she's sort of started to double down, just even more so than she has before. She hasn't dropped the facade yet, which will raise her stocks even more. But I can't deny it anymore. Like I really love her as a character now. Like she has done so much in such a short amount of time, and I think it's such a breath of fresh air that a Primeval's doing something, and it's to the degree of where she gets active and shit just gets going. Like it's not even a slow drip. It's no, we're making moves now. We're getting it done even more so than it was before. Like she's even telling these people, yeah, y'all need to get summoned, but then say fuck your summoners and just make this shit happen. Basically. Which is just insanity to me.
So we will stop this Brahma gas. Glam is now a Brahma
Listen,
fan.
man.
It's Jover. That meme always kills me. It's Jover with Biden.
Eva's still top 1 if I'm sucking dick. But if I'm being objective, she is the best primeval god in the story, and I do not think it is particularly close at this point.
Definitely still Shiva.
Yeah. If I'm
that
one
dick, moment was more impactful. Okay, that erasing existence Hakai.
Erasing existence is goated. Listen, Eva has to do literally one other thing, and he'd be objectively the better one again.
I'm still rocking with Shiva. Remember to read the blog post? I did read it. Oh, before I did it, my bad. Yeah, I forgot for a second. It's nice to see you here, young sage. How you doing, bro? Shiva be gone. Vishnu cooking gonna save me. I trust his process. You Philly fan? Walk me through the moment where you started to have your thoughts on Brahma started to change, because I feel like where you are, I've always been. I just been like I don't like her though. Like I've always thought she was a good character or whatnot. Though obviously we're getting more for now, but like I just don't like her. So when that start for you?
I didn't give a shit about her until it was really when she burned down that tower and said, you guys are just broken and I need to start over again. Like that's, and kind of realizing over the course of time that like that whole plan to just get the ancient humans out of here is all her idea. Because like there's so many problems and I don't like the way that this has been iterated. It's like she's such a different way of making a villain in a story where normally the person in the creator role is not just like undoing everything they make. They're like, oh, benevolent. We will continue to make the universe prosper and maintain it, blah, 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 blah. She's like, no. This is if I don't get it right on the first try, it stinks. Get it out. But that was like B tier leveled up, like care for us. Like I like you, you got potential, you've done some things, you can start going up. It's really just Kubera where she starts going crazy.
Okay.
Once that happened, it was such a large amount of substance for her in a short amount of time. It was like Jesus. Like it was like when Vayu got his flashback.
Or Garuda's like proper introduction, Ritra as well.
Yeah, and also
she's good at that though. Like
it was like
the characters you wait for when you get the moment. It doesn't feel like you waited for no reason. Like you get the payoff.
Yes.
This is Glam's only good take. Let him cook. I'm good, brother. Finally got to make it to a live stream again for the Kubera greatness. It's good to see you here, man. Good to see you. If I'm being objective, oh brother, you'll never understand what I'm feeling right now. That line is still crazy from Brahma. Brahma, we can't let Kali destroy the universe. We're gonna destroy it.
She petty as fuck. She literally just said, I will destroy this shit before you do. You are
Yeah.
not winning. Fuck you, bitch.
That's crazy. The tower scene with Brilla's incarnation was Rama's only real character scene until recently. That's kind of fair. Rama's the only primeval I'm sad of, to be honest. Shiva. I like Shiva. We had
was
hints
rough.
of her getting involved when Lila used dreamwalking because she was the most likely suspect. That's a good point. Damn it. There's something I wanted to piggyback off of what you said when you were talking about the Brahmas. I asked you that to make another point, but I totally lost it. Oh, but yeah, but well, maybe if I talk, I'll remember because I think it takes a very special type of writer to hide characters of extreme importance or not have them do a lot, and then much later in the series when they finally get their moment, you could say, actually do a great job. And it's also I've also very interested in characters that are good at making. I don't want to say the plot stagnated. That's not what I'm saying here, but to immediately get things moving as soon as they're involved. So the most the first
This is
example
like
of that.
season 2 Rachel level shit that Brahma's doing right
Yeah,
now.
the main guy that comes to my mind is actually Mello from Death Note, right? Because if you think
Mhm.
about what happened prior to L's death, um, Light hadn't really had that Kira investigation move at all, really. And when Mello was introduced, he kidnapped the man's sister, and immediately shit started popping off and things started happening. I think those characters are pretty special. That's all. That's all I'd say.
Yep.
Um, we had that Brahma train meme is becoming more real.
Yes.
I love that meme. That shit is
Yes.
hilarious. Just like she just draws the loop so it just runs everyone over. No one lives.
I'll say another example of getting a character that we waited on is Varuna at the beginning of the chapter. How many times have we talked about this bitch? I mean, like,
you know me, water trap. That's my element. So I'm trying
yep.
to see more
We like
Varuna.
with the we remember like this is why I've had a lot of expectations for Varuna. It really didn't start until the time travel stuff because that's when we started getting number one Circular, the reasoning why she switched up on Ganharva, and then the big one was being summoned by Rand's uncle in the universe of possibility. It was like, when is she going to do something?
Mhm.
And making the Sur realm an entire ocean. I mean, we all know what this leads to. There is only one reason for this to happen. It is for the unnerfing to begin. It is for the full power, no restriction, I'm back, baby moment.
Yeah.
For Ganharva. That is the only reason this is happening.
He's
Because I
gonna.
think the only thing left in his system is the poison from the Sur realm that they didn't have from the ocean.
Mhm.
So once this occurs, the Ganharva clan is going to be up amazing.
That's unfortunate, but we'll see how you have to see how it shapes out. That's unfortunate for me.
Yeah, you're
Indra's
just going to have to
payoff.
wallow.
Indra's payoff will be when Reacher kills that bozo. Crazy how Brown versus Cali is more interesting than Vishnu versus Cali. Feel that. Vishnu fouled everyone. He'd be running around doing nothing for real, for real. Everyone just be impersonating him. You don't even have his own identity. They have his social insurance number. just running fraud on him. I actually want to talk about that and why Akainu has no excuse to be how he is, but I prefer not to speak. I mean, you can speak, bro. Nah, I'm trying to see how good Faruna's WAP really. Really even good looking. I don't even remember. But now wow with us.
I
Varun and Surya, I already understand, are going to be my favorite gods outside of Agni. Why not Yama? Wow,
Death.
looking at you.
They don't like death. He's a fraud.
That's crazy. He's not a fraud. Seeing Varuna do this is fantastic. Yeah, it was dope. Don't worry, Raish. I should mention this in the Golden Knight too. I hope that fish effing drowns. Yep. If you really think about it, there's a ton of held back power in Kubera. Like Agni hasn't been at full strength once in the series. It's a good point. Next arc, kind of Havre and Clary. I might be able to have fun with that because I can at least do Clary things. Yeah, a lot of people restricting the series strength wise. I think we're gonna see them all. Yamura. Okay, I'll take it. Surya, one of my favorites too, but I like Yama. I kind of like Surya, but like, cause Surya
We've talked about Surya many
yeah.
times.
But part of my Surya love is the connection to Saha, even though it's like
Yes.
I know, like I like Saha. Saha's a great character.
The most fascinating thing about Surya is the reason why he didn't let Saha summon him. Because Saha clearly attempted it multiple times. And Surya's like, nope, don't need to do this yet.
Yeah.
Surya's cooking something. We know it's in conjunction with Chandra and this quote unquote even more absolute being, who I'm not convinced is Brahma, because I don't really think it lines or makes sense. But Man, the
Maruna
way I
only.
fucking the way
Huh.
I popped when I started seeing everybody showing up on Walarv, all like I had a feeling it could be the case,
Huh?
but just knowing it would just dawn on me as like we have at the bare minimum 3 first kings all on the same planet,
It's time to get it.
and at the
I think.
maximum we have 5 about to be there because if Akasha is with Sempati, Garuda's probably not far behind.
Yeah. Yep. Being top four god is still a good LMAO. I said I'll take it. Runa only 5th gen, but that can change. That can change gender for whatever reason. Clary LMAO. Wait, yo, Clary raw. What's wrong with Clary, man? Waiting for Varuna to talk to Ran, then jump Vasuki and Gandhi. Yeah, I'm a top 2 gods, Loki. I'll take it. Me too. Saha's one of my favorites. Saha's a great character. Saha's one of those characters that passed away, and I'm like, damn. For the time you were here, the impact
Goated.
trickled down into later on parts too. Like I like characters like that. Um, Saha's one of my favorites. I wanted to say he won, but not Agnes still won. Saha come back with Syria. We will be there no matter what. Now hearing Yama reminds me of the latest TOD chapter. I actually was thinking about that, and I'm like, I think it's disrespectful for him to have the same name as God Yama. I'm calling that nigga Baylord from now on, bro. It's disrespectful. Most of the restrictions are from Vishnu, and God Kubera basically destroyed all of his efforts from the Cataclysm and brought everyone to the human realm. Yeah. We love blowing up the end of this arc.
I was about to say as well, given that the Sura realm has been broken, there I don't know. I mean, it's not completely gone. Like the Sura realm still exists, so I'm fairly certain Vishnu's rules are still in place.
Okay.
It's just that the Sura would have to live in a land of only water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fairly certain like the Nastikas are not going to have full Sura form just available to them in all their transcendentals in the human realm,
Mm-hmm.
other than Kinara, who has one of those necklaces on. So it's going to be her and fucking Vasuki. I mean, this is actually a big deal for Sagara's plan because Kinara could just be like, "Man, your plan sucks. I'm taking over," and there would be nothing Sagara could really do about it.
Except, yeah, I guess not. I was like, yeah, she gets to just accept what happened. This is an insane cast we got for just the first chapter. We saw a lot of notable people. Ashura Eravata, who's the other first king.
And Harva.
Again, yeah. Oh shit, Clary Ra, I need you to be very serious. Okay, she's misunderstood. Kubera
No,
Yama.
we understand.
No, that's I made the joke because it reminded me of the Ganondorf video, where it's like Ganondorf was
Okay.
not misunderstood, and the thumbnail is
Good.
understood. And I said, bro, what's the nigga? It's the embodiment of evil. He's evil. Like, what are we talking about? Even in Wind Waker, I'm like, oh no, he's not doing that for no fucking Gerudos and so fucking sand. Niggas wants power. Cut it out. Baylord Krillin, call out nigga Krillin. There you go. Kubera Yama got me even if TOD Yama letting me down right now. Curry got breaking my heart, but she be feeding me. That's true. She's mean. I be crying. But yeah. Saw was so satisfying because I wanted the human to challenge Ashton anyway, and he did everything I wanted from him and more. He did. He tried. It's Lorraine's fault. That goofy ass. I wonder if the Tarakas will get stronger as well since Manaka was formerly a Ganhava Sura. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Manaka totally removed her influence when she had her body die and had Teo get freed. As far
Okay.
as I'm
Oh,
aware.
back with with the okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Still don't know what this is about, but I can support the homie. I appreciate you. You should read it, Nara. Give it a fair chance. I don't know if you'll like it though. I don't know if it's for a series for you. Yeah, Katangani might cook now. Jesus, man. Where do y'all think Leez and Utah at? Those Suros in the back with those two in the background with that? Let me take a gander.
My first guess was that it was a Terra with a bunch of Suras running around, but it is also possible that they are just not on Walarv either.
Do you think that Gaku Bear is here, or you think only Utah and Leez are here?
I think
Kubera,
only.
I think he pieced out somewhere else.
I think only the people that I think there's only one person that could be with you, Leez, and that's Risha. Here's the other thing as well that we are kind of forgetting. We don't know where Maruna and Kalavinka are either.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know you finished season 1. Did I know that? I'm sorry, that's my fault. He already passed thing. Haku reading at a snail's pace. He's actually secretly falling behind like a chapter because of how many come out in the thing. Um, So I haven't started season 2 yet. Maybe time after I catch up on TOG. You don't have to catch up to that. Just read Kubera. You don't got to put yourself through that pain, brother. Just read some Kubera, man. Fuck it up. Mabel Sa deserve better. Yeah. Reacher being with Yuta and Leez, that's the cooking for a top 1 arc. I need that. That'll be raw. And then maybe you'll get your statement.
Confirm the daddy.
Exactly. I'm saying.
Confirm it.
And like I say, you might get your statement. You might get your statement finally. Leez's name not being visible in the underworld, so normally being in the human realm is unlikely. Okay, so I misinterpreted that theme then. I thought they were saying maybe since her thing. Oh no, okay, so I messed up. Okay, I got
Well,
you.
they said that it was.
I thought
outside
maybe
the
they thought she was
jurisdiction of the
dead,
underworld.
and maybe her name would appear on
Well,
that's what I thought. It
well,
meant.
the other thing is this could be back in time, so she's just not there at the moment.
I did consider time travel, but I wasn't certain, so I didn't know
But
what to do with
I'm
that.
not. I don't know if I really want. Even though I've been saying time travel might be next for a long time, I'm not really sure I want to go into it quite yet. Like, there's so
Yeah.
much shit going on in the present that I don't know if I want to cut away.
I feel that. I'm not mad at it. Shit, where was I? Lee's name that wait. Honestly, I think they are on one of the planets Rand fought on. What planets did Rand fight on? A lot of
Like
them,
with
didn't
Han.
he? Yeah, I finished the channels and exploring planetary travel. Had my theoretical physics brains going wild. I feel it. Who's dad? Ritra. Took all the silver soul Nastikas. They couldn't verify if she was alive. Normally, they can just check in the underworld. Okay. Well, at least I got the point of her being like around or alive. But I thought they were saying that, um, whatever I said earlier, I forgot. Sorry. Silver souled Nastica, Gintama, Gintama. Okay, let's. Oh, what do you think of the significance of Ashura ended up in Rin Hollow where he actually got packed up?
Ran, come out and play. That's what I think. That's a big one. The other one is that Hura's in the vicinity, so you could get Hura and Ashura interactions. Because I think now's if Koreaham's going to make Ashura a character, now is the time. There is no other time that's it's really going to work out for right now. Other than that, because we still don't know the name of this Rakshasa that is the kid of his and Ravana's, right?
The one that's talking
This fifth
to.
stage. The fifth
Talking
stage
to.
is with them.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we don't know her name. So, but there's like I don't. It's not really close to Rinta though. I don't believe. Because Yaksha's death was in like the polar regions. Yeah, because they said they're on both poles. So he's on the southern pole of the planet, if I recall, because Kanara's in the north.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really. Man,
You said Ashura
there's so
Yaksha
many.
would go crazy. I feel it.
The problem with like having these first Kings here is I really think that this is going to be an issue for Sagara if she can't convince them to join in the Ananta resurrection stuff because they could both be like, "Fuck
because she
you," and
can't
there's
stop
nothing
them.
she can do about it.
Yeah, she
Because
can't.
literally, we have allegedly number 2 in the verse right now in Ashura on this planet vibing, doing the menace of menaces.
My goal. I want problems always. Ass nigga, bro. I don't want peace. I want problems always. All that Nasika and Willarv, one of them clapped their hands. Willarv's gone. One of them fart too hard. The planet's gone. Ashura's an NPC, just like you, Glam. Oh my god, why are they going at you today,
Gang gang.
Oh.
I ain't so good.
Ice cream
Yes,
so
yes,
good.
yes.
The man Ritra chases. Honestly, I'm not mad at that because I like Texaka just as much as I like Ritra secretly. But I'm a Dragon Clan merchant. I just don't like Kadru. He's the only one that disappointed me. So Kadru is the weakest link in our clan. So I'm not mad at that. But Claude can see the light. What?
Corey, Ran and Mirha are still on near Eloth and Air Plateau. Windhallow is further away.
I could see the light. And from the side story, it seems Ren Hollow's actually close to the North Pole where Ryan and Mirror met. Honestly, all we need is Tilda, and this chapter would have been 10 out of 10. Tilda, eh?
Oh no, he's talking about when they did that mission for fucking Chandra. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll do as a bug. Don't worry about it. Oh, cause you switch clans. They went to the pole in the side story. No, I mean the South Pole side story.
Yeah, I figured
The
that out
South
before
Pole
the two of them.
expedition. Earmuffs.
Yeah,
Oh, earmuffs.
the one
mission.
where Sierra got
I'm
the one where
I'm
Sierra
upset
got
that
blown
that
around like
made me remember. Earmuffs mission is what it's what you needed to say.
the Lila
This is
earmuffs.
like trying to give me directions. And it's like you need to say when you go here, you'll see a big pine tree. Oh, that's the tree. That's how. Don't tell me to go south. I'm like, I don't know where south is, man. That's just down for me. Down. North is straight. I got no sense of direction though. So I knew that would trigger his memory. See, you gotta know how my brain works. He'd be like, in the chapter with this to that. I'm like, nah, like say something random. Like it's when Yuta he put his dick around Leez. Got you. That's how I'll remember. Tilda and Kanar with the Spider-Man meme. All right, what else in the chapter that I think was super interesting? But any thoughts on the Ratchery thing with the powered ability? Like we never seen her use any abilities yet, have we?
I think that was just them saying like, "Hey, are your
Are,
transcendentals back?
are your
The
are your
rockets
powers
are
back
gone."
because the eyes are gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's it. Now seeing Verona just absolutely execute that fucking
Mhm.
Zoro was insane.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's a Verona thing to do right there. Fucking edgy ass bitch.
The Simpati part's interesting because she's like, mother, what's going on?
I
But
am
also,
hoping,
there's
and
more people there. It looks like there's like more people in the background. So are more people coming? It's not just her. Like who do you think could be there?
well, Garuda for sure is there.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Maruna and Kalavinko with Garuda, Samvadi, and Akasha, boy, Maruna could say some things about what happened to his mother right there. And Garuda, I'm willing to bet money, doesn't know how Vinata died. He knows that she is, but I'm fairly certain he doesn't know that Akasha killed her, and we don't even know the reason why Akasha would do that yet. So some sussing out has to happen.
Feel it.
And Kalavinka would probably lose it too if she knew that.
Mm-hmm. Nah, Verena might snap. Verena might snap. I'm telling y'all, better Toby Rama, Verena Golden. I really want Garuda to be there. I hope he's there. Maybe the whole Garuda clan is suddenly alive again. I just want more Ran and Maruna. That saga wasn't enough. It was. You got a substantial amount, I would say, but I feel it.
That was
They were good
plenty.
tandem. They're a good tandem. I doubt that's what's about to happen right here. That glasses god. Do we know about her? The glasses god.
Probably some third son or some
Oh,
attendant.
this one about one beside Indra.
Yeah,
I like
fuck that
Pushan
bitch.
though. I don't know why.
She
Maybe
cool.
because Agni clapped. Agni tax. Oh, not Agni Kubera
Now,
tax.
I want to say this for the summoning thing.
Mm-hmm.
If Mira's dad summons Indra, we will have problems. We will have problems, Kurigam. You better not make Mira's dad summon this motherfucker. I swear to God.
Oh man. Wait. Akasha is one of the two Garudas Sura's left, so either Garuda Rakshasa or since Helmut was flooded by Ganhavra might be Ganhavra Nastica. Also since Kart is gone, I think. Yeah. I think is she just one of Brahma's attendants? Might have been mentioned in the blog post where she showed up in his Sura. I was wondering is also one of those people. Actually, no, that's something else. I think something else. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, she was someone who works for. Yeah. Oh shit, I was right. I was like, damn, I should have. I should have went for it. I'm like, I didn't trust my memory because I remember a part. I'm like, this looks like one of the people that might have pulled up on Yamo at one point when he did that Souls thing. He was doing detective work. I
He
think.
might be the fourth Zen death attribute that Brahma brought for the ritual.
Yeah, That's actually what I was thinking, but that's crazy. Blue Kizaru season. Who's Blue Kizaru? Summoning Indra. Oh, Indra, I guess you mean? Hell spawn behavior. Yeah, we don't need that. I thought she was a
Brahma's
subtlety
gonna
death
make
god.
that shit happen.
She was supposed to bring. She was supposed to
Brahma's
bring.
gonna
Go ahead.
Yeah, Brahma's gonna make some of these summonings happen. Like clearly when she says we're gonna summon an Anta, that means Brahma's teaming up with Sagara, which now depending on what Kinara and Ashura want to do, if they are still aligned with Brahma's goals, that means that they could team up with Sagara, which means that Sagara now adds 2 First Kings and a 5th stage Rakshasa to her forces.
That sounds like a fucking problem.
Our team's gonna need some more gods, especially when Leez, Yuta, Fritra, Maruna, Kalavinka, Garuda, and Akasha are all on another planet, or at least maybe even in another timeline. The only people that we have on Willarv currently that can deal with any of this shit is Ran, Tuxaka, who might switch up for all we fucking know, Agni, Gandharva, and Kasak. That's it. And Chess too, I guess.
Draw
I'm not gonna.
on the god Shah Kasaki.
I'm not including Vayu in that list yet. I do think there will come a point where Vayu realizes what's happening and switches up, but I do not believe it will be it, and it could even be a long period of time away. Because that's been his whole thing in the story so far, where he really wants to act the way he did when he was 4th Zen, but with 5th Zen and believing that Brahma's will is correct. He keeps making decisions that he doesn't like, but he just does them anyway because he feels like it's his responsibility.
He has to go to the top.
So I'm waiting for that switch up to happen. But that's like we are very, and with all those people I just mentioned, collared Vasuki, collared Kinara, and even uncollared Ashura, like that's a problem. Like we are very much outmatched. So she's gonna be like, yeah, make them summon you. And if they summon Indra and probably Varuna too, they were like, ha, fuck you, we're just gonna let this ritual happen.
That's crazy. Now it could be 2, which makes someone summon her. So Varuna filling the serum with water is finally giving Gandhi's people what they've been asking for. Yep. Subscope. That essentially means we're F. Our team needs help. Need some backup. Lorraine with Brahma is disgusting. Yeah. I think Brahma will place priority on Lila. That's her card. Sagara is going for something else. Even Asha might help her. Maruna and Vinka as well. Yep. Chess is very generous. Fuck 5. That's Chess and Canard dynamic. I need Chess growth. Ashura was allied. What?
I was going to say Chess 5th stage. It's coming. It is coming.
We've been waiting a long time. Ashura was allied with Anata, and he sent her on season 1, so he might be chill with the idea. And Kanara and Chatan. Throat clear. To help Sagara in season 3, unlike Chess, who was supposed to help whoever was weaker. Give me 5th stage BoJack Horseman. Well, not BoJack. That's a good show. That's the fucking Avengers, man. I love that line. They're the fucking Avengers. That's the Justice League. When Katie went to to Golden State, I think it was a Mark Fellows video. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen those, but he's never peaked. He's never beaten that first locker room one where you not whoop best, but that's the best. I don't care. That's the best video he's ever made. But this could also lead into time travel release. Yeah. Well, what we're saying is it'd be nice to deal with some of the present time stuff and then hop into like Time Lord Leez.
Yeah.
Or whatever stuff.
I'm not trying
and
to
maybe get some Kalavinka stuff in the side story, or maybe a focused arc. I wouldn't mind either. Just because I want to see Kalavinka talking to Vishnu and what happened later, up until the point where she saves like Kid Leez or whatever. So that'd be interesting.
And Corey, the only way I think here's my take with them sending like reps of their clans. I don't really think Ashura and Kinara bought the Ananta resurrection thing. If anything, I'm willing to bet, especially with how sus Hura acts all the time and how Chess was playing the middle of the road, and Chatan's kind of sus too. I'm willing to bet they're more spies than anything else for Sagara's plan. Just rather see like if it works, we'll help it, and if it doesn't, then let's make sure that she doesn't fuck over our clans. Is probably their mindset. As for Brahma getting summoned, I mean, the only there are two people on the planet that could do it, but I'm not. This is a question I brought up many times. Is it even possible to summon a primeval god? Because I don't even. I'm not sure, and I don't even know if Brahma herself would want to be summoned in this case, because she's telling them to get summoned. She might just chill in the god realm and just do other things. But if we go back to who can summon her, it is Lutz and it is Lorraine.
Oh, creation.
So,
That makes sense. Yeah.
pick your poison of who you want from Lutz and Lorraine to summon Brahma.
Big Brother Ryan hasn't been around a lot. I'll take him.
If Lutz does it, I'm calling it now. That motherfucker's dead.
Yeah.
Brahma will do some shit which will expend his life immediately. If it's Lorraine,
you're gonna need
then
Rand. Use the vigor boys. Use the vigor boys. Nah, no vigor left. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Use Lorraine. Kill her.
but
Kill Lorraine.
But here's
Kill
the
Lorraine.
thing.
Kill
If
Lorraine.
it's
Kill Lorraine. Kill Lorraine.
If it's Lorraine, she might buy. There might be some conniving villainy there where they might be of aligned interest, because Lorraine just hates Asher.
It's too
She could
damn
be totally
late.
cool.
You goofy.
I'm just saying.
Now you want to be a hater? Nah,
She
dumbass.
she stinks.
I still can't believe she used a vehicle. That shit was hilarious. She hit him with the Yusuke. That's crazy. We're probably gonna see Ren and Calavinga part when we get to Lee's time traveling saga. I don't think that's nonsensical. Basically, Calavinga, Maruna, and Garuda were missing this in this arc. If I want something, I want to see that. I love curry, the food and the author. Same. Lorraine, Jesus Christ. No, Lorraine has a smaller lifespan. We don't care for her anyways, so I just want her to do it. There you go. Lorraine maybe should summon her. Yeah. Lorraine and Brahma, two peas in a pod for real. Lutz can be interesting, but it's going to be Lorraine because she will be manipulated again. When Brilith was explaining the Ita E2 spell in season 1, they showed Brahma as an example, so I think she could be summoned if she wanted to.
Interesting.
That's interesting. I'm gonna circle back to that in a second. Lorraine is actually an A. What's Ash's role in all this? What you guys think she can play? Dumbass and
He's just gonna help Sagara. They came to Asha's just gonna help Sagara because they came to an accord last arc.
Asha is just gonna continue to be a hater, and what she got to do as like one of the greatest haters of all time. She really chose fuck these niggas over having a happy life. Like, you have to understand, like, that's the level of hatred I possess.
The greatest hater of all in all of
fiction.
Like,
it's like, all right, you can let this go or whatever, but like, you live a good life. But it's like, I want revenge. It's like, yeah, but it'll be a hard life and you don't live long. I choose vengeance, nigga. Choose vengeance. I don't want a happy life. I want my get back. Nah, but I'm one of the world's greatest haters. I'd be a great Sith Lord. And the thing about this, I wouldn't even be a menace, but I'd be powerful as fuck. I got so much hatred and anger, bro. Oh, really gonna be fierce when she sees all these monsters on the planet? Good. Cook them all. Silent magic.
Burn them.
Baby.
Let her and Agni.
Asha,
let her and Agni fight.
Hey, I'm Asha. I'm a Asha guy too. So she's top 6 for me. She's still here. I respect it, man. Clary, the greatest hater. I mean, Clary's like Clary
didn't even hate well. Don't do that.
Like, I have no information hater. You know, that's just blind hatred. You know, like people just hate with no information. It's like you're just a bozo.
You can't hate well if you're able to get checked by Roosh. I'm sorry. You can't.
Man, shout out to Roosh and Reesh, man. Shout out, gang. Got the green hair. Got the fan. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
got the Vayu Connect.
Asha is for sure gonna just team up with Sagara until the moment where their goals part ways.
Yeah,
because they both want an Anto resurrected. It's just that Sagara wants him actually resurrected, and Asha wants all of his power for herself. So that's where it's going to diverge.
Larry, they said, I'll remember Nye versus Kid Saga. I feel like, was that hard on Kid? I don't even remember if I was hard on Kid. Nye versus Jack? Oh, yeah. I won, though. Fuck Mammoth Boys. I won. Clary might be the biggest loser in the series. See, that's the difference than being a hater. Right. Vayu and Egg, but it's Lorraine. Right, right. Why you and Agni didn't get the memo about Brahma's change of plans, and they won't until another god is summoned. I want to see how they react. That's interesting, all things considered. Shout out to
There's
Roosh
gonna come a
Nandi.
point. Yep. I was gonna say that there's gonna come a point where Vaya's gonna be like, "This is too far." I'm calling it now.
I say,
That motherfucker
I
has been
can't
through.
do this anymore, blood.
Yeah, he
Can't do
has
it.
been through enough, and there will come a point where he's like, "No, I've had it. Fuck y'all. I'm saving this universe."
Wow, wow in the chat. Nah, see, after just evil me, real hating, money so good, ching ching, ching ching. What was it? Ching ching, cha ching. Clary is a failed hater. See, I could accept that, but Clary just misunderstood. Y'all don't get her. You don't see the true inner beauty of her. You guys are judging her in one moment. All right.
Coming from the fish lover over here.
We're gonna have to see this guy come fresh up out the water. That's crazy.
He's gonna come fresh up out the water and be like, "I haven't felt this good in like thousands of years."
Nah,
As
Sandy
soon
was
as he gets
cooking.
in that
Let him
water,
cook. Let the Sandy cook, bro. Galactic Sandy. Let him cook.
Yep.
That fish stinks. By the way, y'all, I did a stream on Sunday or Saturday, no Friday for Kubera. If you don't know, it was kind of late. I know y'all usually in bed by that time, but I didn't private it. I'm gonna drop it in like 3 weeks though. Oh wait, did we answer? Yeah, we answered the Astro thing. Sorry. By the way, do y'all think we're seeing the destruction of the previous universes to show Shiva do something?
No.
Like I guess your idea is that you want to see what happens, what like the process of destroying and recreating a universe. That'd be nice to see. I don't know if we'll get it. We might just get a blog post about that. I could see her just saying that in a blog. It's like, oh, this happens.
Shiva's too busy fighting things that apparently made Ananta and Vritra have to team up with each other to be involved in the story. So we just have to deal with that.
You can't just Hakai it, bro. Hakai it.
If he's fighting them all by himself,
Shiva fighting against Phantominos.
Yeah, if Shiva's fighting all these motherfuckers by himself, Ananta, that top one spot is no longer here. Is no longer yours, I fear.
Not the great snake. The great snake. Great.
Erasing existence will be undisputed number one by the end of the story. It's happening.
I need that. Because that's
No,
all
what would be
he's gonna be
hilarious is
doing.
if he comes back when all this shit is said and done. I'm like, man, what the fuck happened?
It's literally the meme of Childish Gambino and Community with the pizza and everything's on fire. It's like, what the fuck? It's like I was out there fighting for my life in this universe. This is what y'all was doing, and now you're trying to delete it. I'm peacing out
That's
of all
my
of existence. Of all of existence, space and time continuum out.
He sees anything and he's just like, you know what? Die. That's what he would do.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's him in the finale. That's what. Wait, hold on. Something we do when Shiro comes back. It's fine for everyone. It's done for everyone. He'd probably be fed up. He's got a lot of me energy. Just like he just like looks constantly irritated. Forget angry. I'm not an angry person, but I'm always irritated. I read one dumb tweet and I'm irritated, and I'm like, I would erase all of you. I would destroy all your matter. It's like
Shiva got no patience. And he was like, man, this universe is already... What was it? What happened where he said this shit's already ruined? When Manaka didn't get Gandharva's name, or like wouldn't be the king's man, this universe is already fucked. What the hell are we doing?
He's already like, I'm looking at the code here before release, and yeah, the collision detection is all messed up. Just start over.
Mm-hmm. He's a bigger perfectionist than Brahma is. He's like, man, just destroy this shit. Start again already.
Manasa thing was so gas. I think their previous universe is important for Kubera and his potential love. Kubera seeing Primeval destroyed is probably going to be shown. I think we'll see it. Maybe I'd like to see it. I can say that. I would like to see it. But that's the best I can do. I don't know that she'll do it. I think it's important to some degree though. He is always stressed. Imagine at the end the good guys finally win, the universe is saved, and Shiva shows up and raises everything. He said, you're the last god? Oh nah.
Yeah. He said, you took Kubera's place? Fuck out of here, man.
He said, I'm not having it. Real's gonna be like, yeah, we gotta pack this one up onto the new one for real. Shiva said in My Delusions that they get their memories back when the universe is destroyed. So whoever messed in that timeline is gonna get their ass beat. So
You
I'm
did
sure you
say
guys
that.
talked about it, but what do you speculate Trauma meant by resurrecting the true owner of the name? I think the chapter itself presented as literal Anatta to the actual Anatta.
Yes.
But I think there's some
Yes.
shenanigans, especially the fact that those in quotations. Obviously,
She's
I
gonna
think it was, but obviously, like with certain names, because multiple people can have it, like a Kubera. A lot of the time, it's in quotations because you never know exactly what they mean. The god of Earth, do they mean Lila, do they mean Leez, do they mean Salha, whatever. So things like that.
She's just that whole thing is like, well, my plan in the Sura realm with killing Yuta to end it all failed, so let's just use this guy to end it all. Like that's all it's gonna be.
Yeah. He said shit is cooked on Spawn. Yep. Frame 1. Shiva Samanaka with such disgusting. Oh my god, he was sick. Shiva's more annoyed with how fucked everything is and just being a perfectionist. Yeah, probably. Is that the husk? Is that the husk that? Is that the husk? Is that the husk that remains? It like if it's good enough, he would just leave it be. There was the concept of ownership of a name that Callie discussed with Leez in Crime and Punishment. What exactly did she say? Shiva is just God Vritra. He doesn't even care. Just leave him alone. I know. Just let him cook. Whatever he's fighting, he's like, whatever, man. I'll just do this. You think?
Tall
What
ass
if?
motherfucker.
What if he like won already and he's been chilling, acting like he's still fighting something?
I don't know.
No, I don't think that's the case. But it'd be
Hilarious.
funny. Just be like he showed up and like he's like, all right,
I mean,
Hakai.
I wouldn't put it past him. Like this dude is so built different that I still can't believe this is a season 1 feat that is still fucking insanity to this day. Fighting Callie with the sword of Ray and be like, yeah, you stink. Don't even why'd you even bother? Making Callie just get rid of that sword. Like what? He's different.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Go.
And his Chungus cheeks just jiggling. She offered Lee's a special name, but Lee's refused. Yeah, because she's like, nah, I'm good. The more a person acts like the owner of a name and accepts the name, the clearer the ownership, and that can be the reason for a name corroding another. Okay, so strengthen belief in it. Like, nah, I am the true owner now. Maybe, but there's some shit that Kinara Avata was doing. Like, I believe that this is my name now. Yeah. So I think she's saying whoever has a clearer claim to Anata's name would get his powers. Yeah, that's interesting. I like that.
So Leez. That's
Yeah.
that's just Kubera's plan. That's all it is. Make her the most super owner.
The Shiva dick running is insane. It's never gonna stop. I'm a Shiva writer, bro.
Never.
I'm an erase to existence
Go.
writer. You have night writers or whatever writers. I'm a Hakai writer, bro. Kurigam gave
I'm
us.
an
Go ahead.
erasing writer. That's what I am. Fuck all that.
Kurigam gave us one chapter with Shiva, and his agenda came in sent. It's not an agenda. This is the facts.
That is
the
yeah, I
stats
don't know
and
what a
statistics are all there. He's the one. Kali hitting Shiva with the sword of Maria. Shiva just standing there like Dumas. Like, really? This is what you're doing? So Leez is starting to take on these sins and not shed the responsibility makes you more the owner of Anata's name. I guess the question becomes like, could she be the owner of the true owner of two names? I don't know if that's possible. Well, I guess it's a Sura and a god. Do you think she will be? Oh wait, hold on. We actually spoke about this because she would be like the last god, but also the Axis. Never mind. I'm the Axis.
Well, I don't even think this is my thing. I don't think the last god thing is actually going to happen. I think she's just going to be essentially the new goddess of Earth is what it would be. But she would also, I've said this before, she's going to have equal parts of both their names, where she's going to be stupidly broken because she's going to be the goddess of Earth and the time axis. At least that's what I think is going to happen to her. Because I don't think all the other gods are just going to disappear. Because I mean, it could happen, but I just don't see it. Especially because it was stated that if all the gods die, then like the concepts die with them. So like I don't know how you have the universe survive if Agni's just gone.
She becomes an amalgamation of all of them.
Yeah, like
no, but it's a good point. Like fire's gonna have to exist, like water and stuff. So it's like if she's only the time axis and Earth technically, we'd lose the
And we
concept
can
of like water and
still,
whatnot.
and this is how we save ourselves from Indra. We make Ushas fits in and get his ass the fuck out of here. That's how we do it.
Ushas. Ushas. Yes, one of the baddest bitches in the series. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know. I loved her. I loved her moment too. I thought she was
Ushas is
good.
great.
I even liked Rattree for the little bit I saw of her in that moment. I don't know about this current what I'm seeing right now. That's not moving me, but um, well, that's because I can't follow Brahma. I'd be defiant. I'm like fuck the new universe. If you're in it, Goofy, I'm siding with the God of Earth. We stopping this. This is the last universe. um,
Mm-hmm.
based on explanation on what Callie said, she was complaining to Leez about calling Utah Utah. Oh, okay, that's fair. I remember that. Shiva is God Tilda. I'm doing tricks on it. Doing tricks on it is crazy. KOK on the tip. Um, while Kubera and Nata's name mixed together, Kubera and Nata's name merged a bit. I'm pretty sure. I wasn't aware of that. If that's like definitively a thing, I
No,
just didn't know that because
it's the
that
thing of
sounds
where
like a theory to me.
it's that's what people are trying to explain what happened when it was stated that like Kubera couldn't handle both names when he stabbed Ananta with the name changing spear.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's pretty obvious that he just lost both.
Yeah, like it merged into into like one. It's just like now he has neither. Yeah.
Yeah, he just I don't know why there's this new idea that like Kubera still has a name. That motherfucker is nameless. He
It's
has
still raw.
nothing.
You need the
Yes, he
primordials
is.
to make a new universe again. When the primordial tear dropped and created the
Yeah, they'll still
oceans.
be around. They'll still be around.
I think she will get a
Because
Nata time powers, but Asha is going to take the rest momentarily at least. I definitely think Asha for some point will own a huge portion of the power. That's for sure.
I think she's gonna have like all of Ananta's abilities that aren't time related. Like all the earth
That
and
makes more.
sky
That
shit,
makes
like all of his
I like that
transcendental,
idea more actually. I like that. That's
like his
cool.
power level. Like because we see that she has his body.
Like
Like
she will like if she's certified, she's as big as the universe type. Oh
she's gonna
my
have an
god.
form. She's gonna have
Jesus
an form.
Christ.
I'm
Jesus
calling it.
Christ. Usha's my B right there. Love her. Where is the god of lust? Why are you asking that? Maybe the forms of a god as a concept cease to exist, but the nature of the element remains. Hold on, read it again. Maybe the forms of God. Do we know that for? Don't we have examples of? Do we have examples of like important god? I think we only know about planetary gods getting out the pain. But do we have any gods who are tied to an important like thing in the world that's gone and it's gone? Like I don't know.
Nope. Nope.
Hmm. Hmm. She could get the name God if you want to go there. Usha is calling Indra ugly is a peak moment in the series. Yep. Yeah,
Why are you so ugly?
yeah, she will probably have her body and superpowers, like the body and superpowers. Yeah, and she was with like his Anata's lingering will, the shedding of time. I know. I like saying lingering will more. Sounds cooler. One we know of is Maguran. His jurisdiction got erased and he died. It was mentioned in the abyss. What was his jurisdiction? Because I remember planetary gods going away, but like I can't think of any other one. That's why I asked the question. Remember that the gods'
Well,
names, the
Maguran.
body and souls are all a single thing. So his name is in a weird state, but it's not gone. Or he too would be. I think.
Yeah, because I
I
don't.
think the your main point was that like he doesn't have an ownership to any of the two names after doing that,
Yeah,
right?
and Muragan, I don't think was a fifth sin either, if I recall. So it's not the same as the like OG elemental people, as well.
Asha with Anata's powers. I won. Shiva. Hello, motherfucker. Asha, fuck. Hello, motherfucker. He was fourth. He lost us. He
Yeah,
lost the
yeah.
soul
So
ownership is gone, if I remember correctly. Lee's taking the time power,
so
so
yeah,
Asha doesn't could be the heroic sacrifice while Ran actually beats Asha, king of the land tax. So he takes credit. He was fourth. Yeah, everyone thinks he was fourth. I don't respect these
yes,
fourth
that's
thens.
way. That's this is also different than other like the main fifth sins that we have all now. Like the I should forget just it being fifth sin. The 6 or 7 natural gods are the ones where the concept associated with him, if it's destroyed, like you have to just get rid of it entirely. And I think that's the same with Yama when he was the first only created god there, because death didn't exist until somebody died. So with the fourth sens, it's different, other than maybe ones that are, because there are certain ones where it might be difficult to kind of go off that, like Asvin's, Marut, Ushas, and Ratri are all like big concepts in the world. But
you just made me think of a
it's
question.
a little different for the OG.
I'm going to ask
What's
you in
up?
a second, but I'm going to come with the comments first. His name was fragmented, but he probably has a fragment of it as he still retains some of his power in the name that he gives, and we've seen that in action. I really be disrespecting 99% of the force then secretly. Like if you're not fifth and above, I'd look at you like we should all place bets. Who do we think will be the Anata that Leez fights in the season 3 prologue? Asha, Kubera, Yuta, Resurrected Anata, or someone else? I'll read that one more time. We should all place bets. Who do we think will be the Anata that Leez fights in the season 3 prologue? So is it Asha? Is it Kubera? Is it Yuta, Resurrected Anata, or someone else? I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that one panel. I even saw someone post it today.
It's not Kubera and it's not Yuta.
Yeah,
it's either
Yuta
Asha
was
or
never in my
Resurrected.
mind. I'm thinking
It's
I'm
Asha or
thinking it's
Resurrected.
Asha.
Me
Personally,
too.
I have this weird sneaking suspicion that Nata will never get resurrected, or at least not like properly. If it does, there'll be some weird like downfall timeline Ganon, where his mind is gone. He's just like a raging beast.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. So I think it's Asha. Like Asha versus Leez, I need that. I need that final battle. I know Asha gonna go down. It's fine. It is what it is. But still, generational hater. That's my goal. One of my goals. What I was gonna ask is, so let's say like I don't know, concept of like fire, right? There's probably a fourth Zen for that. Is there? Do we know that?
Yeah, they're definitely fourth. There are fourth Zen fire attributes. Like
My
Ushas
point
is
is,
one.
could there be two fifth Zens for fire, or doesn't work like that? Would Agni have to be out for the fourth Zen to ascend? Like, do we know that? I'm just a random question.
This is the question that we had when we talked about Ushas, when they said she nearly could become fifth Zen. We're like, well, her attribute is Dawn, or like that's what her god of title is. But her attributes are fire, sky, and light. So what happens if she became fifth Zen? Now, I think we're only going to get the answer to that question if Kurigan wants to go to the route of we're going to get some of these gods out of here that need to go. That's why I said if Indra gets kicked out, then she would just essentially take his place as god of sky. At least that's what I would prefer. But I don't know how it works for like a single attribute, because
what are his attributes? Just sky, and like
yes, Indra's just sky.
So I wonder if being a hybrid or combination of some slightly alter, but because she still has sky, which I get, it could probably still work. That's interesting. It's kind of funny because like now I'm thinking about it because I'm like, if I was like I don't know, like if I'm Yama and there's a fourth then death and they go fifth then what happens? Do we like may the best man win or does Yama have to go first? So
that's what I'm saying. Because it'd be the same thing with Pushan. She's like fire, earth, and light, right? She was making up for Agni, Surya, and Kubera not being there. Like, so what would happen if she could take a spot? Potentially somebody goes, but I think it also depends on the power level of the fourth Zen that could make it, because Ushas seems to be ridiculously strong in comparison to other fourth Zens.
I feel it. A lot of people are saying Anata. But Asha, she's gonna get her hands on the power she wants, only to be denied by Leez. And Muruna can steal the concept. You can find a way to give it to someone else. Not gonna lie, force and lose to Utapi. I say Anata too. I used to think Anata, but now I'm splitting between Asha and Resurrected Anata. I think it's gonna be Asha. He would be close to coming back and says, "Nah, I don't want to come back to this shithole." It's like this universe, no thanks. He just doesn't know, like Goku. We wish him back to life. And Goku said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm training." I thought Asha with the gold hair makes me think though Asha can steal that. I think their jurisdiction might have to be different. Like there can be a fire god and then god of the sun. Okay, I got you.
It would be god of the sun. Yeah, it'd be different. For everybody saying that fifth Zen equals reach and stop, that is a thing, yes, but it is also very clear that the fifth sens are just in general more powerful than the fourths, and that just is what it is. And even with Yama, who is a created god, like he's still demonstrably more powerful than these other fourth sens.
I guess ultimately there's no other god with just a fire attribute, I guess. But it'd be fire and something.
There
And thus
probably
they could
is.
be
I think
hmm,
there probably
hmm.
is. Now, like for instance, with Ratri, I don't think we know of any other attribute she would have other than darkness. But considering she's the goddess of night, you would think darkness and sky would be part of her jurisdiction.
Yeah.
But that's never been stated or shown.
Hmm. Interesting. The gears in my head are spinning
But I
now.
know that there are for sure other gods with one attribute. Like we don't have any names for any.
Okay, okay. Um, no, I wanted Rand versus Asha more. I want to see Leez. I want Leez to fuck her up in a different way. I also thought Fifth Sen equal reaching the top. Fifth Sen is more of a state of mind. The nature will still remain no matter how high you go into Zen. Zen is closer to enlightenment. Asha, there are no other gods with one. There are other gods with with one attribute. Yeah, because enlightenment gives you the truth and understanding of the universe more. So I would presume they understand their power more and are stronger with that knowledge. That makes sense. I don't know. Just something I was thinking about. Like if it's like, hello, I am fifth Zen god, Solid. I have fire. I said, I am Agni. I am also fire. And I'm like, what happens now? That's all I was thinking. I'm taking over. It's a good chapter though. It's a great way to start things off. I'm very excited to see what comes next. Currently, in like real time, in like the latest chapter, she's on break, right? As of this video, this of
I do
today,
not.
she's on hiatus or like a vacation
I
break,
do not know.
or is that done? Or is that done now? I think Kurigam said that once a god dies, someone else has to take over the jurisdiction until they resurrect. So there could be other gods with just the fire attribute. So you think maybe it's just like temporary, but that would might, but wouldn't that be a fourth though? More often than not, but I guess it could be like.
Well, that with Agni doing that, someone else, because this is the thing with as well, because Agni has straight up said, "You cannot kill me unless all fire ceases to exist."
Mhm.
He has said that point blank. Period. So I think like the jurisdiction in the god realm is different than these original guys and girl, I should say, with Varuna. It's like they are the concepts made manifest, and
Yeah.
they're like inextricably linked with each other. So unless you have somebody that could totally replace them in terms of like probably power, I do not think it is possible for the jurisdiction to not still be theirs, at least at the end of the day. Like it could be, because for instance, Agni wasn't involved in anything for so long because of how stupidly strong he was that he had to learn how to control his flames. But there
Mhm.
are other fire gods in the god realm handling all of his responsibilities. We know that for a fact.
And it took multiple to do his one job. Okay, I got you. I'm caught up. All right,
Yeah.
makes sense. That's caught up. Um, no, she will take a break after this arc. Okay. The finite
That
is
was in the
finished. I don't want to
unborn.
know. I don't want to know if the finite is finished or not. I don't want to know. So I'm going. It's the name that makes him that way. The soul that bears the name Agni would embody all fire in the universe. Even when the gods die, they don't stop existing as we see. That's true. Because ideally, like, what if there was literally no fire, right? And then one day I rubbed two sticks together and made a campfire. When he just comes back.
Is your name? It would be. I think the only way you could make that fire is if your name was Agni, probably.
Mm,
It's going to be like with Leez. She has the name Kubera, therefore she could. I think this is going to be one of those few cases we're going to see, because I think this happened with original Kubera as well,
Endless
where
Earth. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
where a human could ascend to godhood
Yeah.
if they possess the name of the god that came before them.
And like with the way he was talking, he's almost like he's saying that she can do the things that him and Brahma were talking about, like the way to be a proper
Mm-hmm.
god, shouldering all of this and that and baggage and did this to the that. So yeah, I wonder who the original people who got their names of Nastikas and Astikas. Yeah. I don't have the answer, but that'd be interesting. I'm also now thinking now KJ got me thinking now. Maybe I do want to see how a previous universe is destroyed and remade and who gets carried over, and like maybe seeing human Kubera become God Kubera. But I don't need it to be a whole arc. It could be a side story or something. And
that would just be part of like the time travel saga, if anything, if it's going to get fleshed out.
It's good stuff though. I hope to see Rand again soon. See what's popping with him.
Need to check on the cal.
Is,
It's so
I guess
long.
this also means that Teo and Leez are not going to meet up anytime soon. That's not happening. Is that happening?
Well, listen, as long as it happens before the last fight happens, it needs to happen.
But since it seems that Soul and Name have to adapt to their names, like the Nausicaa's, for example. By the way, who are the other gods y'all think are with Kubera, like on his side?
None.
Yeah, he seems to be.
Nobody knows what he's doing.
I feel like Yama does. Maybe could know.
That would be the only one I would consider.
Yeah, that's the only person that came to my head when he said it. I'm like, yeah, because of how many him and Yama pulled up against Kinaravata. So I'm like, But I don't think he knows the whole story. He's like an inkling. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless somehow the even more absolute being that Lila spoke of is Kubera, then that would mean Chandra and Surya are with him. But there's no way to know that for sure.
Agni would do it. I think, but I think we already said that Agni may not know everything yet, but maybe when he knows, I don't know.
Or Agni might be the most in the dark god in the story. I think he knows really, in comparison to everybody else, jack shit as to what is happening.
That's unfortunate. Gotta stop biting my nails. Maybe Yama or Surya. Surya, fair enough. We do know there are gods who basically want revenge for the losers of the other universe. There was that moment where they were summoning those gods in that weird summoning that Jabril used or whatever. Was it Jabril or Lila? Maybe it was Lila. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about this as well. We don't know where Marut is either. And it would be, I mean, how you would assume she's an ally on our side at this point. But do we know any human that is triple destruction attribute at this point? I think the only one we've ever met in the story is Brillis' dad. And that motherfucker is dead.
Talbith, Tabath, what the fuck was his name again?
Talith.
I don't like him.
Yeah, there's nothing to like.
Like the one side story that didn't move me.
I would hope that at some point we find a way to get her in here, because I don't want to. Now that Marut's a character, I want to see her again. I don't want to just see her fucking waste away, especially now that she's rebelled against Brahma.
Next time we see her, she's fizzing, bro. She's going to the top.
I mean,
I think Agni knows the most about Kubera, and he's cool with Kali, so he might know. I'm pretty sure the most in the Dark God is whichever goddess was dating Chandra. I think they were created, but they have been immigrants from the last universe. Yeah, I feel it. Oh God, Kurigam. I still have no idea when this story is going to end or how much we have to go, but we here, man.
We got a ways to go.
I would like to see Chandra again too.
That motherfucker. No, there's no like maybe. That motherfucker needs to come back. You don't get to say in a story you have to summon me again, Lila, and then not have it not happen. Absolutely not. That brother needs to return.
My dude Chandra.
Especially if we can get an Agni Chandra Vayu team up. Oh my god. Agni with the two best support characters in the verse. It's over. It's over.
You want to see Rana? I want to see Irie.
I want to see Irie meet Leez, teach some things. That was another thing that should have happened, but didn't.
When Chandra return, it's going to be glorious. What was your favorite panel?
I think it's the one on your screen, if I'm being honest. Right now on the stream.
You know what?
Brahma just
I disrespected
looking with the
myself
bump.
by having her on here. Let me fix that. What the fuck wrong with me, man? There we go.
You've had that bitch there basically this whole time.
I didn't realize. I was looking up Rilith. Just looking up Rilith. Curry long break, you can reach all us raw readers finally. I'm not gonna do it because I want to give you guys a genuine live reaction. But if I didn't do live reactions, I'd already be caught up for the raws. I would. Ari, please, oh brother. Shout Kurgan for giving me enough faith to actually use my brain in this for a story that isn't finished. Yeah, you don't feel like you're wasting brain power. Like it all means something. Everyone's fighting to save the universe. Meanwhile, Chandra just chilling in the underworld. No, he means the scans will catch up with them. Oh. That's raw. I'm here for it. The closer, the better. You guys over there hoarding knowledge, holding it over my head. You think you're better than me? No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
And we just see the spoilers of it in Korean fan art on Twitter.
It is funny sometimes seeing fan art later and being like, oh shit. I had no context for this, but this was a big spoiler.
It was like the one that I retweeted where it was Leez crying and Kalavinka and Maruna were like supporting her and Yuta was setting off to the side. I was like, yeah, that's a cool concept. 2 months later. Oh, well then.
We'll all suffer together, waiting for the hiatus to end. For the hiatus to end, I feel it. Because no side stories. No, I mean there won't be any more raw. You reach them, but or not. Yeah, my bad. I always retweet the chapter. I always retweet after the chapter officially out. You're pretty careful, all things considered. Some people aren't, but it's fine. I'm not mad at them. I don't really get spoiled on the Kubera. It's very few times does it happen. My favorite panel is Leez immediately putting him down when he's like, chain chomp.
Oh, she said, motherfucker. What the hell you think you're doing?
That shit was
Just
hilarious.
sit your ass down.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Varuna might have to be a thumbnail.
Varuna, I will say, Varuna's panel with all the water, multiple ones, was fucking raw. I've been waiting for Varuna to do something for a hot minute.
So
I was like, oh my god.
Plus, that's the best element. So, what's my favorite element? I'm saying it's the best. I'm a water merchant.
The best plot device for getting Harvard coming back to his peak form.
I mean, I know it's gonna happen. I'm not mad at it. It's the tail shit that I'm mad at. That's not that. I don't care about that.
I'm gonna listen. You don't get to troll Mirko all these times and not get reverse trolling for the fish, okay, sir?
Not really, because I could just switch. I'm such a hater. I could switch up and become a fan, and then you have no power.
That is true.
You guys understand me. I don't lose. I hate. I'm the best hater of all time.
High key, I've been expecting that at some point. I've been like, this motherfucker again. Harvard gonna do something.
I'm about to switch up.
Like, yeah, he wrong again.
I'm about a fake revelation. You know what? God Harvard is a great character. wait for it, or I'll drop tail. You never know. Be like, this bitch is a waste ass bitch. She'll waste you. I don't like her no more. You never know what I could do. You have to understand my powers, bro. I'm different. I'm not sitting through that shit for months on end. I'm not doing it. I'll figure something out, bro. I'll figure something out.
He knows it's coming. He knows that the Teo goo eyes looking at this man is coming. You know?
Someone have to put her down. I might need her to die.
She's gonna be like, "Oh my god, she's just doing the same shit she did in season 2." It's like, "Oh my god, he's totally my type." Wow.
You might need her to go. I'll never forget the Koreans for already spoiling me. That moment is hilarious. The Verena panel is my favorite. Love the god's natural forms. Valmama? About damn times. I'm always careful about commenting here. Sometimes it's hard not to pretend I don't know what's coming. I understand that. I imagine it's how a lot of Tower of God fans feel like watching certain creators being 3 months ahead. Gandhi and Cyril Ram against anyone is dead now. I need Varuna and Rant to jump him. It's even harder. Or I was lost. It's even harder when you guys guess something right, but it's very fun. Teo just needs more time to give it up, and Gandhi would already be at max power. Haha. I don't think Gandhavra will ever be back to full strength because of frozen tears. At that point, you're not even a hater. You're just a fraud. I'll take it. Whoa, now what's going on? This ain't Tower of Peak. Let me stop. What's up? I'm good. That was yesterday. No, but but the thing about it is, like, As much as I liked her, I don't know. I would argue like she's one of the characters that naturally went down like Artie as a result of me liking other characters. I don't dislike Tio, but she's naturally kind of fallen as other characters have risen. It's part of it's because I just don't see her as much really, and I was in a weird limbo when she wasn't in her body. But I've told you about this when it comes to like Cyclops. I'll stop liking someone I liked for years the moment they have a crush on Cyclops. That's how much I hate him. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this here, and then have no affiliation with either. I was a Psylocke stan. As soon as Psylocke liked Cyclops, I'm like, this bitch is useless. I never stand her again. I didn't dislike Emma Frost, but after that, I'm like, oh no. See, this is why I like Wolverine. Take Jean Grey from him, the short Canadian. That's that's what that's my favorite thing about him. He be clapping her buns, and he like Jean. Yeah. Anyways, favorite piece of dialogue. I have to think about it. I have to go through it again. Hold on. You know what? It's Mother.
My bad.
Mother.
My bad.
Are you back? You said.
Yeah. Okay, there it
Yeah.
is. Well, you asked the question.
Yeah.
Favorite piece of dialogue. How could I ever forget the place where Yaksha died? Has to be my favorite.
That's a good one. It's gonna be Mother for me. At this point, now I would rather have
Mother?
Karaka get some action with Gandhi. Yep. She's two different characters, so it's weird. I don't actually hate any Kubera characters. I do dislike some of them, but I do not hate. I hate Lorraine.
I definitely hate Lorraine.
Why do you ever hate Winifred Scott Summers? Because he's a burger.
Scott
What's
Summers.
there to like?
Dick.
What's there to like? He's the worst Summers.
He stink.
He's not Havoc. He's the worst one. He's a loser. I don't rate him. I feel like I could beat him. That's probably the biggest issue I have. I'll fight him in the crowd. I'll take off his glasses. And what are you gonna do? Optic blast the innocent civilians? Gun. So like him. He's not him. And they give him fake Captain America leadership. No, you ain't no leader. Shut up, man. You stink.
Facts.
Just don't like him. He's not raw to be. I never thought
fraud.
he was raw. Literally never.
He never was raw. He has never been cool. I don't know what this cope is that he was. See, look, KG's coping right now. Talk about evolution. He still stunk. What are we talking about?
That's a fact, Jack. Come on, man. All right, y'all be safe. Tomorrow will be the top 30 game thing, and then I don't know. I'm doing Thursday. Thursday's probably Thursday. Me and Vince will be on Kick doing our next episode of YPTV. So come to Green Twitch.
Am
I the only one who thinks Ashura sad about Yaksha's death? I needed more in that moment because I don't know if he's like I'll never forget it because like that burger died or it's like maybe there's a reverence there. Like I wasn't sure yet. I couldn't tell by his facial expression. So I feel you, but I haven't decided that he was sad, upset, or somewhere in the middle yet. I don't know what thoughts you had on that.
I think if anything, it's remorseful. Or in the moment when he did it, and probably for years upon years after that, he was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I did that." And then maybe later on, he's like, either realizing I didn't kill him at his best, or even though I don't think that would be it because he didn't care about that when he pulled up on him the first time.
That's true.
It might be knowing that the universe is kind of lesser without him. Because after I get the feeling that if he is going to have a character arc, it's going to be him kind of unmenacing himself, where he's like, this shit's not worth, like, the fighting and being a menace isn't worth doing if there's not a universe to have anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, since we're here, by the way, let me ask you this: what was I missing from what it is that you enjoyed so much in 9 years? Because I feel like I don't think we either of us think the game is bad, but I feel like we both took something completely different from it. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know.
Told me, I think you wanted innovation potentially going in, and you just didn't get it. So that kind of was just a letdown for you. Because with me, I was just like, the game looks raw, and I want to just lose myself in its rawness. Like I wasn't sort of expecting anything new. Although to be fair, I think it's doing something new with old things. Because you remember when I told you that I think it's the most Metroidvania I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Metroidvania blend Metroid mechanics with Castlevania mechanics like that game has.
Okay.
Especially with like the Apino shooting shit. Like you never get something like that in Castlevania. That's like a Metroid only thing.
That's fair.
Because
I was
everything else we
wondering.
both agree on.
Yeah. It's not a
Like
good.
combat's raw,
It's
bosses
just
are
it's
raw. It's
absolutely
easy.
a great game, but it's not taking third. It's not taking third though.
Yeah, because I mean, everything about it is well polished. Like the only problem I have with it is that when I played it, it would crash sometimes, which they have since fixed.
I crashed once playing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
guys.
like,
Great stream. Having solved the Factory Revolution, I think chasing him was basically his life, unmenacing. so life rings hollow after achieving his dreams. All Willard needs is a giant bug spray. We can get rid of it. We just need some raid. I just need some fucking raid. And a fly swatter, a big fly swatter.
we never seen that motherfucker's full serve form yet either.
No, that's a good point. That enraged thing was pretty cool, but yeah, that was about it. Female enraged, something with the fire. But I'm not. Again, sorry, just real quick, so I forget. Great
Go ahead.
game. I can't like. I think it did everything at the highest level when it comes to Metroidvanias. And I don't want to be the person that punishes it. Not from my expectations. It's just that I just found that most indies just do this now randomly, with even whether or not I have the expectation. Because I usually go in and just be like, oh, I just want to have fun for like 10 hours and click some buttons and then I'm good. But like I remember playing Hollow Knight and I'm like, damn, this is
It's not.
special. This is special.
It's not Hollow Knight.
Iconoclast, like this is special. Like a lot of the other ones that I played, I felt like did something different. Because like I probably in the same way with turn-based RPGs. Like I am not playing that shit unless you do something interesting. I don't care if we're just taking turns. That's just not me. Cause people always misunderstand when it's a turn-based RPG or JRPG that I like. They think I just like them in general, and they start going play Trials of the Sky, play this, play that. I'm like, I'm not playing none of this. The ones that I like are the outliers. They don't understand this, you know.
Yeah, Metroidvania is different. That's
Yeah.
my. But even then, with the ones where I'm like, I don't want to play. Like for instance, Blasphemous 2 came out this year. I took one look at the design of the characters and like the way that the comic was looking. I was like, nah, that should look ugly. I'm not really here for it. I'm sure mechanically it's very sound, and I'm sure the difficulty is pretty cool. But I look at Here's the Shadow, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck if like 90% of the bosses you can beat on one try. That shit was
Especially
fun.
when I don't think I paid attention the first time I got that ability to heal my meter with just the quick one. I don't think I paid attention because I used to always just hug a Pinot all the way because it gives you a little bit more. But there came a point I just started brute forcing. Like I kid you not, I'll just take the hit and attack, and as soon as it goes ding, just click, get in the green, and keep going.
Yeah.
just light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy. Just
yeah, exactly. That was the combo every time.
Yeah.
But that's like, this is why I think it was just, the game is easy. Like I'll give it that. But
I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it looked at the very least.
It's just fun. Like I don't even care if it's easy. Like this is my thing. When you had to do the timing on the Apino shield, it was fun to fucking time it each time, because you just quickly in the middle of the fight just glance up and be like, hey, I gotta hit this, and then boom, I'm good to go. Yeah. Especially in the second the Drayden fight, like the second when he starts popping off, like you had to constantly keep doing it there. And the final boss was the only one that I found was the only thing that could even be described as even close to difficult.
As always, I appreciate the Patreon. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Shout out to the CBLs, man. We need y'all here. Y'all be loving Bam. I feel it. But shout out to the Priest of Fire, man. Y'all might be the real CBLs because they be loving Brillith. It's Brillith gang till I die. But a big, huge shout out to the Fifth Zen Gods. Shout out to Lazy Dragon, Lucky Roo, Makai, Revenant, Scope, Shoddy to Your Body, Simi, Ticos, Tino Brown, Zachary Cooper, Zodiac Namco,
Zyler Scotty.
5:28 a.m. Big Abdel, Big Allen, Andrew, Childish Nujabis, Tris, Fairs, and Johnny Rogers. Your support is greatly appreciated. I'm going to be making a subscribe star and making a big content push at the end of this year. So hope you guys will continue to support me. I really appreciate it.